Now theorem 1.4 is given. What is given in theorem 1.4? Root 2 is irrational. So the proof of root 2 is irrational is given. How the proof is working? Let's see. Okay. Now suppose root 2 is rational number. So we can write root 2 as r by s. But r and s is having common factors. R and S is having common factors. When we try to divide with the R and S with the common factors, what we will get? Where A and B are co-prime. Co-prime means A and B are not having any common factor other than 1. Okay. Again we will see what is given. Suppose root 2 is a rational number. Okay. Now root 2 is rational number, so we can represent it in the form of r by s. But r and s is having the common factor, okay, other than 1. So when we try to divide the r and s by the common factor, we will get the form of root 2 is equal to a by b, where a and b are co-prime. So now no common factor is there. Now here b is in the division. When it goes on the left hand side, it will get multiplied with the root 2. Okay, squaring both the sides. B square is equal to a square. Okay, here root 2 b is equal to a is there, so root 2 into root 2 is 2, and b into b is b square, a into a is a square. Okay, so a square, when 2 goes on the right hand side, so it will try to divide the a square. So by theorem 1.3 we can say that a is divisible by 2. By theorem 1.3 we can say that a is divisible by 2. Suppose, so let us take, you can say let us take a is equal to 2c, where c where c is any integer. C is any integer. Okay, so if we put a is equal to 2c here, okay, you can give this result. You can give this result 2b square is equal to a square as the result number 1. You name it as the result number 2. Putting result number 2 in 1, what we will get? So 2b square is equal to 2c whole square. So 2b square is equal to 4c square. Now 2 on the left hand side, when it goes on the right hand side, it will go in the division. So 4 by 2 c square. So b square is equal to 2 c square. Now this is result number 3. B square is equal to 2 c square. So b square is divisible by 2 by theorem 1.3. So b is divisible by 2. So a and b have common factor other than 1, that is 2, because a is divisible by 2 also and b is divisible by 2 also. So a and b are having the common factor, that is 2, which is other than the 1. Why? Because A and B are co-prime. So co-prime does not have any other factor than the 1, but here 2 is also factor, so it is not possible. Why it is not possible? Because we have assumed, okay, suppose we have assumed, okay, so our assumption is wrong that root 2 is a rational number, so hence we can say that root 2 is irrational number. Thank you.